What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Lexi Renee, back with a little bit of better lighting. So this is gonna be, is this my second or third video? I don't even fucking know. But I did post up a question on Snapchat and Twitter and my Instagram asking, what did my core audience want to see from me? Since I am trying to grow an audience, I'm trying to connect with the ones that I already have. And one of the things that I got was a Q&A on my sexuality. And I looked up some questions, and there was actually like a bunch of different questionnaires for like LGBT questions. I don't know where I got cut off at. I got a phone call, but I found some really good questions, and they're safe for me to answer right now because there's some things I don't want to get into depth about right now, but wrote them down. Can't read them from my phone because I'm recording from my phone. It's 15 questions, and I will jump right into the video. So the first question says, what do I identify as? I don't. The only thing I like to label myself as Lexi, but I do not classify as any particular letter in the LGBT acronym. Second question, how did I discover my sexuality? I know a lot of people like to say that you're born gay, and I don't know how much truth there is to that, but I do know that when I was in I'm gonna sound terrible for saying this, but I was either in like kindergarten or first grade, and there was this girl that I had a crush on in kindergarten or first grade. I had a crush on a girl. I had a crush on a boy too. I had a crush on them both, and we used to play house a lot. And you know, I'm gonna say their names. I had a crush on a girl named Michael and a girl named Michael. I had a crush on a boy named Michael, and I had a crush on a girl named Candace, and she was so cute. And we used to play house, and usually Candace was the daughter and me and Michael were the parents, but one particular day I was like, I have a crush on both of them, so why don't we switch up the roles? So I switched up the roles, and me and Candace were going to be the parents, and Michael was going to be the son. My teacher pulled us apart so fast, and that was the moment that I realized, okay, not only do I have a crush on a girl, but clearly this is something that's looked upon as wrong. Third question, who was the first person I told? I think I want to say the first person I told was my best friend, whose name I'm not going to say because me and her got into some things, and I don't feel like I verbally ever told her, hey, sis, I'm gay. I don't think we ever had that exchange. It was just we were both curious and doing certain things. The first person I feel like, you know what? She was the first person I told. I know this now because the first girl that I ever really got into a serious relationship with, she was the person who I talked to about it. So in order for me to talk to her about it, she had to know I was gay. So yeah, I told my best friend. Fourth question, describe what it was like coming out. In a way, it was a breeze, and in other ways, it was a mess. Fifth question, how did my family and friends react when I told them? That's another question because everyone had different reactions, so everyone reacted differently. Sixth question is, what is the one question I hate people asking about my sexuality? I have a couple of questions that I hate people asking. One of them, of course, I feel like every gay female hates being asked who's the man in the relationship. I always tell people we both have female anatomy. There is no man. We're both females. That is one of the questions I hate the most. Seventh question, have I ever been to a gay bar? I have. I didn't go until like very early 20s. I believe I went with straight people, but it was really fun. It was turn. Actually, no, I'm lying. Wait. I was 19 the first time I went. Yeah. I was 19 the first time I went to a gay bar, and I actually went by myself, but I met up with someone that I met via the internet, and it was a club here in New Orleans. It was a little hole in the wall spot, but I used to love it. What is my favorite thing about the LGBT community? I don't, honestly, there is no thing that I like the most, or there's no favorite thing I like about the LGBT community, to be honest, except for the fact that women are really pretty, and I like gay girls, and I like straight girls too. Who is my favorite LGBT icon, advocate, or celebrity? A few people come to mind. So one in particular I know I love for sure is Wanda Sykes and Ellen DeGeneres. So that's two in particular. But Wanda Sykes and Ellen DeGeneres. Oh, Young M.A. Like, who am I? Breezy. The girl from Empire. God, is there anyone else? The lady from American Horror Story, I think she's really amazing. I always forget her fucking name. Sarah Paulson. She's so fucking amazing, and she's so pretty. The 10th question, have I been in a relationship, and how did we meet? At my age, I've been in quite a few relationships. So it'd be hard to say how we met because I haven't just been with one person. Now, if you want to switch the question up a bit and say, how did I meet the person who I first got in a relationship with? I met her at school because it was 7th grade, and the second person that I got with, which was the one that I told my best friend about, was high school. I met her in high school, I think. Either way, I just know I met her in school. So that was my first relationship. I met her pretty much, of course, look, when I first started talking to girls, I was like, when I first started really pursuing girls like that, I was a teenager, so my relationships were in school. 11th question. There's 15 questions. We're on number 11. Woo. Have I ever faced discrimination? Yes. Yes. 12th question. My favorite LGBT movie or show? I love But I'm a Cheerleader, which is a really old movie. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. And I do have an issue with the fact that there are not a lot of lesbian-based movies. Like, there's a lot of gay male-based movies, not a lot of lesbian movies. Of course, like a lot of other lesbians, I love the fucking L Word, and there's a lot of web series that I love. I used to love Between Women before they stopped showing, and right now I am really on New York Girls TV. I love that show. It's on YouTube. If you have not watched it, go watch that shit. It's so good. Where was I? 12, 13. Most ridiculous thing I've heard about the LGBT community. The most ridiculous thing I've heard about the LGBTQ community, and there are some other letters that I'm not gonna bother to say, is that there's a P on it, and that P stands for pedophilia. I do believe there is a P in the LGBT acronym. However, I feel that it stands for pansexual and not pedophile, or pedophile, pedophilia, or whatever. I absolutely hate that. It is absolutely fucking ridiculous. You have a choice of whether or not you want to molest children, because children cannot give consent, period. adults, lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgenders, queers, or questioning whatever you want to label yourself as, we are adults. We are consenting adults. Period. 14, LGBT slur I hate the most. Definitely bull dagger, dyke, and faggot are in my top 5. There's some other ones that I can't really think of. That's why I say my top 5. But those I definitely hate the most. The bull that a lot of people my age or younger probably don't even know or have never heard the term bull dagger. I just realized that. But it's a very negative term. Yeah, but dyke and faggot, I hate that so much. And last but not least, the final question, which is not an actual question, it just says something that I'd like to tell the world about the LGBT community to end this video. Something I'd like to tell the world about the LGBT community is that pedophilia does not belong in it. Period. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Tell your mama, your sister, your cousin, your best friend, your auntie, your uncle, your just all them, your brother, all them. Tell them to subscribe. And I will be back with another video. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments down below. If you like this channel and you did subscribe, make sure to turn on that notification bell for the next time I post a video. And I will see you guys later.